やっていこう。ウィリアム物語ね。やっていきます。ちょっとだけだけどね。時間ちょっと、大幅に遅れちゃったから。本当に1時ぐらいにやりたかったんだけど。出過ぎましたね。まあ、こんな感じですね。だいぶ12試合やって、まあ多分ツイッターに上げたんだと思うんですけど。まあまあ、去年とは違うんでね。何ですか？クイズ弱い。やっていきますかね。昨日はね、昨日というか前回はね、最後にどうでかいさよなら。ほら、打ちましたかね。レイダーの勝ちはさすらば与えられ。っていうことだけは言っとこう。いきましょう。そしたら。あげません。野球しよう、つまんねえぞ。どうぞ。3番サード。新加入の城田山本。2号。あ、ベリーちゃんいるじゃん。マジ？どっちもあげたくねえんだわ。まだ高3ぐらいの年齢。じゃあ高2ぐらいの年
We
齢
are
だ
under
から。
the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Detroit Tigers and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Rays baseball, and it starts right now.
周平さんはちょっと終身雇用してあげてくださいね。彼が引退するっていうまで雇用してあげてくださいね。
Jordan Yamamoto, the right-hander from the Aloha State, gets the call on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Up next for the Rays, Tony Williams, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. That's yanked into the stand, strike one. William bats left but throws right and stands at 5'11". He was selected in the 15th round during the 2020 draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball.
マジかよ。あれファウルかい。ベリーあり。
All even at 2 and 2. Here it is. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time.
3 and 2.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only one out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well. So it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
And the payoff pitch lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Line drive base hit.
追い込まれてから。
I'm sure the boys on the bench appreciate that AB right there. Grinding out an 8-pitch at bat and was able to be successful and deliver a hit for the team.
打ってますか。いいね。まあ、これは来季活躍してるんじゃないですか。
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Tony William. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one.
That's a ball.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Get your pitch and let it rip. Let's go.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Hard hit ball to second. Barreto brings it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Next up for Detroit, Andy Yerzy.
なっちゃったね。ほら、見てください、こんにちは。
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pops this one up. William waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. In order go the top. In now, Tony William. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat.
That's a ball.
Hey, kid, great keen eye. Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
Now the 1-0.
No, that's down.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now.
広島の勢いだったらまた B クラス
Even
よ
at 4 apiece.
うちらも。てかマジ
Out
控
in
え
front
さ
as
し
this
っ
is
かりして
pulled
もらいたい
foul
わ
into
巨
the
人は
seats.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out. Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Tampa Bay Rays led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jordan Yamamoto earns his first win of the season. Michael Fulmer pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Dave Bayer closes the door for the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and we are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Detroit Tigers and the Tampa Bay Rays. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Victor Rodriguez will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft, you can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw it for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Ready now, Tony William. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now the pitch. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
This is on the ground over the first. Fielded cleanly. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out. It just wasn't meant to be.
Hey, lucky can up there, kid, huh?
Ready with the 1-1. Runners off for second. Pitch inside the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Stepping in, Tony William, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone.
まあでも、触りのさで言ってるから許してほしい。おい、犠牲フライは打て。犠牲フライは打とうな。
From the stretch, fouled away. With runners in scoring position this season, William is exactly a 1-for-3 hitter. That means a .333 batting average.
Matty, he's having one of those dream seasons right now. The ability to work the count, the ability to get on base north of 400, and having a great batting average. This guy's certainly one of the best players in the game right now.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out.
Hey, come on, let the big dog eat, buddy.
Count even at 2-2.
Drive that pitch, huh?
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch pitch on its way.
おー、フルカウント
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
俊足ってあれじゃねえか。私もさ、履いてたけどさ。
Your pitch, your pitch.
あれ、ただの
Now
靴だよ
the
ね。
3-2 pitch.
はい。
Full count still.
育成トラッチか。
Seventh
Kawasaki
pitch of the
ne?
at-bat coming up.
ドイツで忘れたけど。
Slap hard the opposite way. And that'll break their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be
コ
allowed
ー
to
ナーを
score.
かける Vtuber。イエス。マリカなら負けない。タイトル2ってことや。
Digging in now to Oscar Hernandez.
お、テオスカーヘルナンデス。お、テオスカーヘルナンデス。移籍してきました。はい。今季の移籍組の一人ですね。
Whoa, now.
アキーノが放出
Here
です
comes the first pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line.
Aye!
And that is down as that could be 2 bases. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious and everyone in the lineup.
Next for the Tigers, Taylor Trammell.
Next for the Tigers, the left fielder, Taylor Trammell.
And 2 away now.
On the ground to third. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Tigers leave 1. They're down 4-0. Stepping up to the plate, Tony Williams. He'll try to follow up the bull in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right
何
here.
しちゃってんの、鈴木。
Soft liner towards short.
ボルツだ。
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Ready once again, Tony Williams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
ラスカ。
Hey, your pitch.
ラスカ。
And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Adames is off of first with 2 away. Lifted the other way to left
これは
center.
センターフライでしょ。
Oh,
あ、落
and
ち
it
た
beats him
オ
up
ッ
a
ケー
bit. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
サンタボラショー。
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. That's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Franklin
間違えて
Perez
一
trots
勝
in
0
from
敗
the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
全体的に左高いな。
The right fielder, number 32, Ronby.
There he goes. In there, now the throw.
これでこう。
And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways. Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how?
And the MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Detroit Tigers and the Tampa Bay Rays. The Rays have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Luis Castillo is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. What's your take on him, Dan?
Big arm. This is a guy that when he learns to control the strike
Yeah,
zone,
but
particularly with his off-speed pitches, has a chance to improve in a short amount of time. Mid to high 90s fastball with a lot of movement. His breaking pitches need some refining, but if he takes that next step and starts to get that breaking stuff over, look out, this guy could get better really fast.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
だね、タピアじゃん、しかも。
Into the box, Tony Williams. 4 hits already in the series through 7 at-bats.
Tony Williams.
2アウト。
First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. First and second here with nobody out. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And that one is gone.
今シーズン第5号のスリーランホームラン。
So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, home run number 5 on the year, as the Rays have opened up a 3-0 lead.
ホビー。反転先
What a
生。
way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
後でツイッターにまとめて、フォームまとめたやつお願いします。
So stepping in, Tony Williams. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 4 runs.
ちょっと待って。ちょっと待って。一回からさ、ちゃんとこれ保存されてたな。一回ね、2号をね、外したからさ。あ、保存されてる。よかった。よかった。保存してた。よいしょ。再開。
Here in this half inning. 0-1 count and the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1, you're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Number 32.
Into the box now, Franmil Reyes.
それ。2桁得点がつった中日ですね、これ。
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Fouled off.
何してんねん。橋本って誰や。てんぺた型もいらないわ。橋本って誰や。
Now a move over to first.
ストレートね。よろしくない。
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Get yours right here, huh? Drive it up there.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
The batter, the left fielder, Chaos Girl.
And it's fouled away.
うるせえうるせえうるせえうるせえプロ獲得する方も悪いんですわ。
2 and 2 count. Here it comes.
フランシスコ自体もね悪いですから
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit high and deep to left field.
これは
A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We play 2 full. The Rays are in front, 7-0.
本当にクソ商品じゃねえか。
Leading off the inning, Victor Reyes, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. Already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. Digging in once again, Tony William.
The third baseman, Tony.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard to the right side, reined in, and the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. They hang on to a 7-3 lead.
高橋周平さんだよねって。やっぱね、守備やった方が楽しいわ。
And here's Renato Nunez.
Next to the Tigers, the third baseman, Renato.
The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Adames is under it.
I got it.
Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
ゴールデングラブ賞ってなってた。
Into the box now, Tony William. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Tony William.
Come on, big guy. Keep driving.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ready with the nothing in one pitch. 1-1.
乗ってないけど。
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Now the 2-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Ball 3 here as that pitch runs way up and in and backs him out of the box here.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen.
土手さえ盗塁しても意味ねえや。
Here now the
やっぱね
2-2.
僅差場面で
Is
盗塁
looked
して
at and the count moves full.
見せるのがね
This is the
プロ
kind
で
of
すから。
pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2,
Yeah,
then he started getting
hello.
cute, and now the count is full at 3-2.
Salite.
It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or two.
Bellinger's got it. The throw to third.
あ、いければ。
Oh, and the decision to try it would backfire there as he's gone on a great throw from right.
Clearly should have been
Ninja.
content to just move up
So the
90
ninja
feet on the
kataida.
hit to right, but they were thinking
So the
first to
another-
third all the way. The right fielder came up and
Ay,
delivered
kinakatalo
a
na
seed
kita.
to third to get his man.
Yaba.
Not a real tough throw, but it was a good one.
Standing in,
右
Tony
ストレート入れちゃダメ
Williams.
でしょ。
The third baseman, Tony Williams.
よし、よく抑えた。
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets the call that
こ
time
れ
for
は、これは
strike
ライ
number
ト、ベ
one.
リンジャーの好プレーじゃないか。さすがに。足速いし。
Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
あ、そこ上げてじゃねえや。
Good waist pitch, 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Got this. Come on, man. Get your pitch up there.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
6回終了。強っ。
The 2-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
うさんくせえんだわ。
And he takes ball
Hey.
4 again. And they
Thank
clearly
you, guys.
just don't
Thank
want
you,
any
guys.
part of him in
Williams.
this one.
ちゃんと選んでるの偉いやろ。
You can just see that the
That's awesome.
confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
13-6, the final score in this ball game. Rays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Luis Castillo takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Ernest Falk allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Detroit Tigers and the Tampa Bay Rays. The Rays aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this.
7連勝中今日勝てば8連勝。これあるからね。
Brendan McKay, a Pennsylvania-born lefty, gets the ball to start here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're used to seeing a lot of home runs and pitchers not going very deep in a game, how about this guy? ERA in the low 1s. That's not an easy thing to do. He can strike people out, but he can also get them out via the ground ball, the fly ball. Judging by his stats this year, he is having a ridiculously good season up to this point.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tony William comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of the last 6.
Yeah, Maddie, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on...
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. The next 1-2 pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
引っ張ってきてるからね。まあ見ときなさいよ。クリーブランドみたいな自前の選手はあんまりいないけど。
Now batting.
はいだけはちょっといるから。ウィリアムとかね。ウィリアムとか。ああ、ウィリアムですよ。
So now to the plate, Tony William, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center.
うわあ、初球で凡
Is
退する。
there, 2 gone.
やらかした。だからね、まだ左投手ね、苦手なのよ。
Digging in, Tony William. He flew out in his last at bat.
Almost, Maddie. Almost went deep. His left he certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1-1 the count now. This is line to left.
レフトの前に落ちない。
Is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 4-4.
どこの周平さんですかね、それ。
At the plate, Tony William, and their runners at the corners now.
Tony William.
Oh, let it fly. Oh, me dog right here. One time.
Here's the first pitch to him. 4-4 is our score as we play the 6th.
あかんて。
And no one better. Let's go, kid.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Okay, you're fit, son.
Ball
2-1.
Hey, good take.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Hey, see it? Drive it right there.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
3-2, 2 out, 1 on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Now at the plate, Tony William.
Now batting. Third baseman.
Hey, you got it. No
Tony
one better. Let's go.
William.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
チームがアホやから野球できひんって言っとけば大丈夫。
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this
や
part
っ
of
ぱ
the
ね
lineup、coming up.
私がいなくても、この強力打線、変ってこう言うんですよ。ボディファッションと、最後、ボーゲルバックもいまして、2019年30本塁打。
The 1-0 home.
1-1.
In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he
終
didn't
わり
even
だ
earn it.
な。そこ直せ。よろしくないぞ。
Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Hey, let your can up there, huh?
Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. 8 runs and even 10 hits. 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2. Frenmel Reyes would be next if they can keep this inning alive.
やりやすい。
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Rays strand just the one. They still lead it by a count of 8-4.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't.
4タコ。お久しぶりの4タコ。ちょっと待ってくれ。よし。行きましょう。まあ、なんやかんやで、去年の成績見てください、皆さん。ね、これ皆さんわかりますか？去年、そして一昨年の成績と比べてみてください。全然違うやろ？明らかに成績格好しちゃってますからね。ホームランと打点はいいんだけど、この部分で見てみれば、加工してるからね。じゃあ行きましょう。ロイヤルズ戦。ほい。なんて書いてるかわかんないけど、今画面に集中しちゃってるから、コメントは、待ってくれよ。ほい。 ああ。えい。ほい。ああ、保育めちゃくちゃ来た。ね。あ、そうそう、サードでコンバートされた。チーム事情で。チーム事情だったか、うんたらかんたらで。
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Kansas City Royals and the Tampa Bay Rays. The Rays are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next.
12対2、圧倒的じゃないか。あ、
Blake Snell gets the ball for the Rays in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's last 3 starts haven't been that bad, but he's picked up a no decision in all 3. I'm sure he'd like to pick up the W in this one here today.
まあでも今チーム上りだからチームさんとりあえずこのジャス。あれ
So striding forward now, Tony William hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
William.
テルさん、あれ大丈夫ですか？
First pitch on its way. Fouled away.
大津がヒット。
Popped him up. Rogers over to his right. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tony William comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
やばい、適当なバッティングしちゃってる。よろしくね。
Coming to the plate now, Tony William. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
A ball and a strike.
9回から追放されろ。殿堂入りすらできねえわ、お前は。
The 1-1
misses
for the second ball.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
3-1 now, and I think he wanted to know where that one was.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Softly hit toward the hole. There's one. On to first, and it's a well-turned 3-6-1 double play, and quickly there are 2 gone.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
So striding in, Michael Gigliotti, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Villarreal, the runner at second with 1 away. Down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Now in the box, Tony William.
周平打つことは罪だから。
Tony
ゲッツ
Williams.
打つのは大丈夫かな。
Here comes the first pitch.
いやー、あのシュートはあれか、バントってことか。高速チャージかければよかった。
Big guy, I need you right now.
The 1-0.
お、プロ。
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
いや
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
いや、ここはうまくヒット打って。
Hit out towards second. To second for one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Now batting. The right fielder.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitches a called strike. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Wow, that's a big time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick pass. Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the
しっかり
same.
ルンバしてるね。しっかり失敗できていない。
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Kansas City Royals and the Tampa Bay Rays. The Rays are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next.
金に例えるところ、まさか戦争
Jordan
するタイプか。
Yamamoto is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
The center fielder.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Brett Phillips. And a great chance here for Kansas City to add on in just the first inning. The pause and the... He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision as this side is retired. Royals settle for just the 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Now at the plate, Tony William took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Tony Williams.
First offering on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
ホームランあるかな、この球場。あれ多分今季 FP だっけ。後で見ます。
Striding in, Tony William. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Tony Williams.
First offering on its way. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
So stepping in, Willie Adames, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a swing and a ground ball for Wong at second. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. Rays. So here's the Royals DH, Kelvin Gutierrez, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Pounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the air.
Stepping into the box, Tony Williams. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. That'll miss up and in ball two.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling. Compose yourself and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
The 3-0. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Number 1.
Striding in once again, Willie Adames, who was retired via the ground ball last time up. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 4-2 game. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So coming to the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. No hits to this point.
The left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Zanin is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And the run is in to score on the sac fly as this lead is trimmed to 4-3 now.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly.
Colton Wong will stand in.
Up next for the Royals, the second baseman.
4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6.
9番だから大丈夫でしょ。
Weekly hit to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. KC down in order, and it remains a 4-3 game.
ああやってね。
Digging in to try it again, Tony Williams, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
全般はヒーロー。
Come on, sitting on something right here.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
A ball and 2 strikes.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, The cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Wong for one. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
さすがメジャーだな。抜かしてくれね。
Trevor Richards takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Now back.
Friend Morales will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. 1-1. Here it is. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's
7th inning ready to roll, and striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by... All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And this one scoots all over the wall. And the Royals are going to get a man into scoring position right away on the leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great.
Stepping up now, Tony William. He comes into this at-bat 0 for 2 with the hit by pitch. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Go now, one time.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael.
Swinging a soft liner. And there are 2 away now. Now to the plate, Tony William. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First.
That's outside.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Hey, not a good spot to be down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Zanin is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
7-5 tonight's final. Josh DeMont claims the win out of the pen, his first. Scott Barlow earns the save out of the bullpen, his second. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Rocky, this is Matt Vasgersian. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Kansas City Royals and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Rays baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Victor Rodriguez gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched well in his last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
At the plate, Tony William looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
William.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
These
These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Stay through. Let's go.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Oh, baby, get your pitch up there.
これでいいのか？
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another payoff pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
あ、ジャッキー・ロビンソンでじゃん今日。
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Imro.
Hey, get him with your best
The
pitch
catcher,
right here.
Jason Imro.
Here now the 2-2. Popped up.
You got it. You got it.
William has got it, and the side is retired. So digging in now, Tony William. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Tony.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Big dog.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
No runs, no hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he fouls this one off.
今日は5時ぐらいまでやります。
Ball
Oh,
2.
almost caught looking to end the inning, but it's
Really?
called ball. 2-2.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
打てるっちゃ打てるけど。
That gets down, and the Rays' first hit of the game is going to be for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the right fielder, Granby.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
時は金ない。
Let her rip.
お前は政財界の主かみ。
Line
こ
toward
れは落
right
ちる、
center.
これは落ちる、これは落ちる、これは落ちるよ。
And that's in
は
there,
い。
base hit. And that runner crossing from second scores their first run. It's now a 5-1 game.
You grind to get count leverage every time you step to the plate, and the hitter took full advantage. Good-looking swing right there for the base knock.
So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Michael Gigliotti, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Slow little grounder left side. Gonna be a tough play. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired.
ナイスアウトです。
Royals go down 1-2-3.
ショートアウトですかい。
They lead this one though, 5-1. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Tony William will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Ready for another chance? Tony, he flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Now batting, right fielder.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Royals 7, the Rays 4.
結構です。結構です、にっこり。
Now at the plate, Tony William. He singled his last time up.
The third baseman, Tony William.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
At the ball. Counts 1-0.
Hey, come on now. Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
1-0 count. Here it is.
2-0.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been breaking lately. It all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher. Just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
いいを止めた私。
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Hey.
And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Adalberto Mondesi will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Number 42, Adalberto Mondesi.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Franmil Reyes. The winning run is at first base.
Franmil Reyes.
The 1-1 pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Now the 2-1, and the runner's breaking for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw.
マジか。刺されるかあれ。うわー、刺されてる。うわー、刺されてる。キャッチャーの方。侮ってました。
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the
マジか。まあ、
charge.
最初がしたからいいけど。マジかよ、あれ刺されるか。完璧やったろ。ちょっとね。お、ジョシュベルだ。後ろでうるちゃしてる。村上様じゃん。通りししたらあかんすよ。おっと失礼。タッキースと3連戦。燃え上がってんな。好調や。やっと打率が3割台になった。昨年がひどすぎる。 塁上でちょっとしないでほしい、村上。
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Yankee baseball starts now. Trevor Williams will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one. And if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Let's play ball.
Set to go now, Tony William, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now.
Tony Williams.
直近5試合は1割6分7厘ね。まあまあまあ、そんな日もあるさ。
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball off, played away for ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, I think the keys to winning today's game, let's focus on the offense. They have to hunt the fastball. They cannot miss it. You can't allow yourself to get deep in the count and have to deal with off-speed stuff exploding out of the zone. You get 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, what I like to refer to as count leverage. You have to find a way to move traffic with the heater.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Tampa Bay nothing. Yankees coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Coming to the plate now, Tony William. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see.
Pick it up cleanly.
そんなプレーしていいですか？記録はヒット。
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't want to see that in the second inning.
これがヒット
Once he
なので
makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
危ねえ、先般って言われるところだった。ヒットだから許されるよね。
Stepping in, Tony William. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Tony Williams.
First delivery to him on the way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Well, that's off.
And that misses 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Frozen on the fastball, never had a chance, and the inning is over. In order go. So striding in, Tyler Callahan, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Callahan.
The 0-1 delivery. This pitch is popped up. William camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Tony William.
Tony Williams.
First offering on its way.
Nope.
And he takes ball 1.
ギリ言われようだな。
Counts 1-0.
Line drive to left. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. Go-ahead run heading for the plate. And he is safe at the plate as they take the lead.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Digging in, Tony William. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
You like right here.
Tony Williams.
はい。第6号か。第6号ホームラン。ソロホームラン。
Get your pitch. No one better up there.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Oh, that's too high.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting
Oh,
worse and
gold
worse
grabber.
and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the
ゴールド
worst
グラバー
way.
か。あ、ロビンソンゴールドグラバー取ったんだ。やる。
The 1-0 home. Back him up. Trump shading to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one
まあ、1
gone.
点勝ってるから、1点勝ってるから、1点勝ってるから。
Digging in now for
や
the
ばい、ちょ
Yankees.
やばい、
Tyler
ピッチ
Callahan.
が。や
They'll
ば
go
い。
to work on getting that tying
同
run
点
home
狙わ
from
れる、こ
second.
れ。下手な守備できねえ。
Ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly. And a bit of a
Yes.
high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
大丈夫。
Wow, you don't see a closer
That's
finish
awesome.
better than that very often.
6対5。
Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in their face and salt this game away for his guys.
強肩なんですわ。
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on
Junior
the
High
Show.
School Together.
Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. 2 of the best starters around do battle next. Hunter Green will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point
これ
early
結
in
構
this
期
one
待され
here
てるよ
today.
ね。なお、今季の成績。
Stepping into the box, Tony William. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Here's the first pitch to him. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Ro, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Hit out towards second. Right to him. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Next for New York, Anthony Volpe. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Round to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Digging in, Tony William. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Tony Williams.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
William, the runner at first with 2 gone. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. The 1-1 home. Runners on the move for second. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here's a look over to first. And a dive. But he's back. Third inning, no score to this point. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there.
オーガニックステロイドはダメだよ。
Misses ball 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
In the dirt here.
間違えた。
In time, and he is nailed at second. One hit. Settling in now, Tony William, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And now it'll kick around in the corner. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down.
Oh, いいじゃん。
Striding into the box, Tyler Callahan. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hits are even at 7 apiece. One's down to third. He's got it. Throw gets him, 2 down. At the plate, Tony Williams will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Fouled off.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Estevan Benitez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Rounded down the third baseline. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out. Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first 2 of this 3-game series, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Rays used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Brendan McKay with his 4th win this season. Dave Bayer records the save, his 6th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Lucas Giolito will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performance.
よし。
So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
William.
First pitch on its way. Tony William is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And D-Row, through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
低さ。
Still hanging with him. Another good
あ
swing
ん
to
たが
keep it
悪
going.
いまであるな。
Hey, get your pitch right up there, huh? Let's go, kid.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full
いや、
now.
めっちゃ投げてくる
3-2.
やん、あいつ。
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
ホームランぶちかましたか。
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over.
そう、
Down
分かってたのに。
Giancarlo Stanton now. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit at third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're on top by
やばい、ノー
a
ヒ
count
ット
of
でされて
3.
る。やばい、ジオルタリアヒットローやらせない。あー、
Now at the
満
plate,
塁じゃねえか、ふ
Tyler
ざけんな。
Now
おい、満塁だからこれか、本塁か。
Tyler Callahan.
We got 1 here.
The 0-1 on its way. Ground toward the left. Scooped up. He'll throw home with it. They get the first at the plate. Relay to first is too late, so no double play, but no run scores. So as we take another look, this was going to be a tough ball to get 2 on going home to first, so they'll be content with the force out at the plate.
いや、でも1点取られちゃうな。先本塁だな。
Now batting, Tony William. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out.
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. All set for the start of the inning and set to go as the third baseman, Tony William.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
結局キャッチャーゴロかい。キャッチャーどっち取るか。これは連携不足ですね。これ連携されてないっていう証拠ですね。一丁前にグラ三角形がある。ダメやがって。
Ready for another shot now. Tony William. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of it.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run.
今シーズン第7号ソロホームラン。
Solo shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy in the order. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
8-1.
追いつかない程度の反撃でしたね。まだ5月ですか。このカバイ怖えよな。調整という名のサービス。でもね、このウィリアム物語の目標は通算打率3割ですからね。3割は乗せたいわよ。500通り行きたい。500本塁打500通りは達成したい。
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Baltimore Orioles. Baltimore have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Rolando Palmer, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Tony Williams.
First pitch coming, here it is. On the ground up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Nice hit right there.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter.
Hard on the ground towards short. Kingery's there. In there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, with the big blow being the home run. No errors and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Rays 1. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. All left side, fielded cleanly, and very quickly there, 2 gone to start the inning.
バタバタするな。ドタバタするな。
Up next for the Rays, Tony Williams. He reached on a single in his first try.
Tony Williams.
Hey, come on, big dog, get your pitch.
Now the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field.
ライトフライか。
Houston is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3, but they're up 1-0. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Dwayne DeMille, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. The 1-2. Left side. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Tony William. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
いらないですね。
Now the 1-1 pitch.
絶対最新型じゃなくて
Hey, after
後
those
楽
two
園球場
breaking
とか
balls missed, you have to be sitting on a
昔は
fastball
東京ドー
right
ムの
here.
スコアボードみたいなのなりそう。
All even now, 2-2. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down in order to go the Rays. Score remains deadlocked at 1.
そうだよ。
In now for the O's, Lawrence Houston comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Houston.
To third. And
Hey.
that's the second out.
うまいやろ今の。
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just
Iba
got
no
it
vaya.
off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem
Dio,
for the
kono-
infield at that point.
なんで守備せんだよ。
In now, Tony Williams. He'll be the one to lead it off, needing 1 to tie in the top of the 9th.
William.
Hey, get a good one here right now.
コンボールマリア。あ
First pitch of the at-bat on its
法廷でや
way.
りましょう。
And we kick off the 9th
マリ
inning
カの
with a
大会出よ
swinging
うかな
strike
と思う
here,
んだけど。
nothing in 1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1.
休み取れるし、1ヶ月前に
Looked at for ball
報
number
告してくれ
2.
たこれで。ひどい。
Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
まあ、あとで私の独
And
自の
this
出
is
してあ
not
げるよ
an。easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Tony Williams,
法廷でやりま
although
しょう。
there are a couple of bases open, and weul see if they
ボー
think
ルマリア
about
的や
working
つは大
around
体
him.
法廷に会うことになります。あー、敬遠された。放りするか。
Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with 2 away.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
守備で変わったんか。
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. He's running. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So a big moment here and standing in, Tony Williams, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game.
No one better. Clutch up right now, man.
Come on, Biggin.
Here's the first pitch, turned on down the line.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better right now.
単勝 25.5 倍って結構つくじゃん。跳ねて100万馬券じゃん。
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1 and 2.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Hey, looking good, looking good.
Here we go. No one better. Let's go. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And it's fouled away.
Clutch up, drive him in right here.
なんで岩打ちたい
Drive him in, need you right here. Hey, drive those guys in. Here we go.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Gone! It's a grand slam.
今季早くも3本目の満塁ホームラン
So one swing and he unloads the bases on that one as they open it up to 6-2 now.
ホミーこれがレイズの手法なんですわ。字はしっかりヒット打ってて偉い。
And they complete the comeback with a flourish, going deep with a grand slam to take the lead. You don't get style points in this game, but I'd give them some if I could hand some out.
Ready now for Baltimore. Kyle Tucker looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. All even at 2-2. Here a ground ball to third, and they could get 2. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
これサード無理だ。セカンド無理、セカンド無理。セカンド足が速すぎ。
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Cody Whitley claims the win out of the pen, his first.
まあ後で切りに行くんでPS5 内で編集してなかったことにするから第8号の満塁ホームラン。
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious.
オリオールパーク何やかんや本塁打出やすいから。
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Baltimore Orioles. Baltimore attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Cole Stewart, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
Batting third.
Ready now, Tony William. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches.
And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
And that'll bring in Fernando Reyes. Comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. William leads off first with 1 away. And there he goes towards second. This is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Now Reyes with a drive, well hit out to deep left field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Stepping in to Oscar Hernandez. And a great chance here for the Rays to add on in just the first inning. The set and the 1-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
The 1-2 pitch. Hernandez connects and sends it to deep left. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Digging in now, Tony William. He singled his last time up.
Tony William.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Oh.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
レイズの代わりを、レイズの代わりをよく果たしてくれました。
Hey, let's go, big fella. Leave you right here.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now. So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And he'll put this away for the second out. Standing in, Des Cameron sets a lead-us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
One of the keys to securing a win. Want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Stepping up to the plate, Tony William. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Low with a fastball here. In the dirt even. It's ball 1.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
And he struck him out.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
なんだよ。
Now batting, the third baseman, Tony William.
In now, Tony William, as he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
でけえ扇風機だな。
See it up, drive it right back up the box. Let's go.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at-bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
いきなり咲いたよね、かい。
Hit in the air out to center
お、この
field.
辺りはどうだ？セ
Long
ンター
run
の
for
前
the
に
center
落ちないんです
fielder.
ね。
He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Scott Kingery. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Scott Kingery.
The 1-1. Runner goes for second. Now that's popped up. Adames has a play, and that ends the inning.
クリックしちゃダメなやつ。絶対スパムじゃん。
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Orioles put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Baltimore Orioles. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Miguel Murillo gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Need you right here one time, kid.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come into this one fresh off a victory last time out that ended a 6-game losing streak.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Roll, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
1-2, here it comes. Well hit the other way again. It's into the gap. Adames isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And the score as the Rays cash in and a 1-0 lead. Into the box now, Tony Williams. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, and he certainly got the wheels trying to stretch a double into a triple. But it's sort of a killer to the club when you can't leg it out.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
違いますね。
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout.
みんな先
Keep
発し
that
たく
guy
て先
off the
発して
base
るんじゃな
path.
いや。
Into the box now, Tony Williams. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 1 for 2in this one.
強打ネタはやめてください。
Hit out towards second, reined in. And
強打ネ
the
タを叩き込
off-balance
まやめて
throw
くだ
is
さい。
right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. As they're unable to add to their 2-0.
チャカ持ってるからチャカ。
Into the box, Connor Wong comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Scott Kingery. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Kingery.
Gets this one down.
Yes,
But the
yes, yes,
throw
yes,
will beat
yes,
him
yes,
at
yes,
first,
okay.
so the bunt for hit attempt is
Even
snuffed
there.
out. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down 2-0.
勝つと分かれそう。
digging in once again.
長期じゃん。
William,
超
he
人
got
じゃ
on
ん。
top of one and was a ground out
超人やん。
victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
From the stretch, 3-0 now. A man at third with one away.
Right here.
Lifted in the air out to center field.
Ready,
Catch
go.
made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And a sixth run will come across on the sac fly. It's now 6-0.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for
ウィリア
him,
ムは最低
particularly
限のお仕事
when
も
you're
できるんです
throwing
よ、
as well
皆
as
さん。
he is tonight.
欲しくないですか、
And
皆さん。
And in steps Scott Kingery. Fourth trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one.
多
Been
分コ
fun
ッキ
for
ー
a
せ
guy
いだ
like
っ
me
た
to
気がする
watch.
からな。
Weakly toward third. He's got to hurry. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They still find themselves down 6-0. Ready once again, Tony William earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
Attaboy.
First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two,
Well, it's a
they're going to
real
have to
shame.
be almost perfect.
Now it's 2-0.
Spit on it, kid.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Hey, see it up and drive.
Slapped hard the opposite way.
Eh,
Tucker
actually,
is in his
Silva,
tracks
actually,
now as
Silva.
he makes the catch for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this.
2打点。まだか。あと2年か。残り2年で。だから2027年シーズンで FA。トロントで3連戦。で、またオリオールズと3連戦。これで終わりかな。多分4月やりきれますかね、そしたら。で、ボストンと3連戦あると。しかも、これ全面放送じゃん。いいね。何やってんねん。ジョグ・ピーターソンが4番か。
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. This should be a fun battle to watch, and it'll take place right after this.
壁じゃねえんだわ。いらっしゃい。
Sean Reed Foley, the Guamanian-born pitcher, will get the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Tony Williams.
First pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, D-Roll. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 32, Ronil.
Outside, 2-1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game. This team is flying.
It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Putting a lot of pressure on him here to start the inning. Runners on the corners, and they send the runner from first. Got in there.
Into the box now, Tony Williams. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
No balls and 1 strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now, 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, see, hey,
here
we go.
The 3-2 pitch.
Yes.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the 2nd inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Now batting, the right fielder, Ronil Ray.
That one bends into the zone, a strike on the breaking ball.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. William leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Popped him up. Jansen over to his left, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Standing in, Tony Williams, he singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Ball one. Seven runs, 9 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far.
煽りやべい。
Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away.
いや、打ってんだぞ、こっちは。
Come on, let it fly right here.
あれ、スター
The
選手
1-2. Hit hard on the ground to the
よし
right.
よしよしよしよ
And
し。
that's in there for
そう
a
だしょ。
base hit, his third hit of the game.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Throw over to first.
The right fielder, Reyes.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And another throw over, and the runner back safely. Drilled down the line, right to him. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side
ト
is
リプル A で
retired.
すね。違いますね。
So 2 runs come across here, both
Minor
coming via the
class ではないですよ、
solo
皆さん。
home run. On now to the bottom
何、
half
私
of
の目
inning
でもマイナ
number
ークラ
4.
ス。
It's the
法廷でやり
Rays
ましょう。
7 and the Blue Jays 1. Next to bat for Toronto, Marcos Brito, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. Time they get something.
Oh, and he misses it.
あ、ヒットだ。サード強襲ってことこれ。だよね。どっかで当たったよね。これ多分どっかに当たったんだよな。待って。腕に当たってる。痛い。腕痛い。しかも腕に当たってる。痛いやつ。地味に痛いやつやってる、この人。やばい。
Hey, see it up the drive.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
今の痛いだろ。
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
よかったな、リストバンドの上で。
Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind at 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And it's fouled away.
うるせえ。
Put one in the gap right
売
here.
れねえ、絶対。金の猛者になっててさ。
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike
98
2.
マイルか。
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Pitch rides in on him here as this is popped weakly toward the left side of the infield. Riley is there, and he puts this one
まあ、
away
勝
for
手にしてやろう。丸い。
At the plate, Tony William. He'll look to
Marley,
keep it going.
Hockey
3 for
3本丸いもの
4 so
だった
far in the
前半
ballgame.
戦で。
Tony Williams.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability.
8-4 tonight. Tampa Bay jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
This afternoon, first for the victorious Giants.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. These two should be exciting to watch go at each other, and it's all coming up next. Nate Pearson is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy certainly could be one of those horses for courses kind of guy. Loves pitching at home. Take a look at those home road splits. They're pretty good. Without question, he's more comfortable pitching at home than he is on the road.
Now at the plate, Tony William. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory.
Hey, stay hot, huh?
First delivery to him on the way.
Okay.
A double
So
play
it's-
ball to
it's
second.
up.
4, 6,
He's out.
but not 3 apparently, as he'll hold on
Okay.
to it at second base. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
The right fielder.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And here's Franmil Reyes stepping in. And he'll be back in standing up. Now the 1-1 pitch. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base.
Spike.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Tony William, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Chaos.
Here's the first pitch to him, and that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. 2 guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2.
Whoa, that's him.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straight left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play and left.
Yeah, Batty, you can't fault the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
The right fielder, number 32.
Ground ball foul down the left side.
Got that pitch, huh? Here you go.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
The 2-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Digging in for his second at-bat to Oscar Hernandez. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
All right, come on now. Let it fly.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly. Let it rip right here. We need you.
In there, and it's full 3-2.
3-2. Let it rip right here.
And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jazz Chisholm. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
ジャズのね、ホームインした時にユーロステップ好きなんですよね。
1-1. Here it is. Here's a fly ball, well
おっ
hit.
と、これ
On the
は
move is
破ってい
Peterson.
く。
One run
ホ
scores.
ビー。もう一人帰ってくる。
He's in at second safely as they also
Hey, Vinny.
score a pair of runs on the
Sabes.
play.
They say when it rains, it pours, and it's pouring out there right now. Drives in 2 more with that shot, making it 4 runs in the inning. This inning is starting.
So striding forward now, Sam Hilliard, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Hilliard.
Popped him up. Adames is there,
あ、どこいる？
and that's the 3rd out. So no run.
なんで急に言おうかな。
Francisco Morales, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
はい、この子。
Francisco.
Digging in and looking for more, Tony William. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. 1-0 the count. Line
打
towards
ち上
center
げ
field.
て、センター。
Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Dennis Duncan.
Duncan.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. Third baseline, fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Tony William.
The third baseman.
Right here.
Tony Williams.
Let's fly right here.
He's set, here it comes.
Ball, that's off.
Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Hey, need you right here, one time.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he's back standing.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
That's a ball.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. Fran Reyes will be next.
Hey, your pitch. Get some wood on it.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Full count now, 3-2.
Hey, let it fly out there, huh?
Rounded softly down the line toward first. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
ツーアウト見ると。
Now at the plate, Tony William. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
You drive it. Let's go, kid.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
Hey, get a good one here right now.
A bouncer to the left side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. 7-1 the final today. The Tampa Bay Rays led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it's on its way next. Shelby Eubanks starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
First pitch coming, here it is. Tony William is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, Dero, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. And he got him.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
He's right here, one time.
The batter, the third baseman.
Standing in now, Tony William, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Swing and a miss for strike one.
Ball, 1 strike.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
A dive, but he's back.
Let her rip, let her rip.
Ball 2.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a
2
strike.
balls, 1 strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Sent on the ground out to second. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Rays 1, the Jays nothing.
Welcome back as the Blue Jays look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves. But we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me...
Leading off the inning, Trent Grisham, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Oh, ショートに入ってる。ショート、サードか。
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Now in the box, Tony William.
Now batting, third baseman. Tony.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. All tied at 1-1. Striding in, Tony William. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Hey, no one better. Let's go.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty, everything on the outer half of the plate.
And a curveball's flying that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And he popped him up. Lopez onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his...
最後のそれで打撃操作だけで。さあ、3番サード。これが4月最後の試合、そして今日の配信最後の3連戦。ちょうど120打数の40安打。沙織サブさんに。
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays baseball comes your way next. Victor Rodriguez, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Tony William comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game. And they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1, you're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away. So stepping in, Tony William. He drew a walk his first time up.
Third baseman, Tony William.
Hey, see you trying to right back to the pitcher. Come on now.
From the belt, the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. fouled away.
Hey, come on now.
The 0-2 delivery. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
あれ
Fastball well outside.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Riding in once again, Tony William. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Tucker is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So coming to the plate, Tony William. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Right side, hit hard. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And set to go as the third baseman, Tony William.
Hey, find something you like up there. Hey, need you right here, kid. Drive something. Hey,
Pitch on the way.
Here we go.
On couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Right here. Big hit right here. Here we go.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
Hey, let her fly, kid. Let her fly.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels.
Digging in to try it again, Tony William. The winning run at second, however, the double play in order here.
Hey, here we go. Here we go. Make something happen.
Here's the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Hey, keep it going up there. Clutch up. You're next.
これはホームランにならないやつ。
The 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. A possible winning run on second. No one out.
おい、それストライクだ。
Hey, no one better. Need you right here, kid.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
On to first, and they turn the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Stepping up now, Tony William. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
William.
Come on now. Get your pitch up there, kid.
First offering on its way. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Gone!
今シーズン第9号のソロホームラン。
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And it's now a 1-run game, 7-6 now.
トビー。
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight.
First for the victorious Orioles.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Baltimore Orioles. Luis Castillo, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent, one good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that, and if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Popped him up. Cartaya has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, Tony William. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Orioles are on top 2-1. At the plate, Tony William. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hit weakly back to the mound. And quickly, there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tony William. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Here comes the 1-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Hey, it's your turn, come in.
To the right side and through a base hit. Hedrick blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Safe at the plate as they close the gap to 3 now.
Yeah, 1 a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get 1 knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Baltimore used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Baltimore Orioles and the Tampa Bay Rays. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Brendan McKay will be the starter for the Rays in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're going to look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Here comes the first pitch. Tony William is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
やばい。
Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home. This would be huge for this team.
Up high, 2-1 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
あー、打ち上げたー。セカンドフライ。
Velasquez takes charge out there and he stays with it for the second out. Stepping into the box, Tony William. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Tony William.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 2 out, nobody on. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1-2.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at-bat.
Hard on the ground towards short. Kingery's there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. So digging in now, Tony William. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
William.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he clearly couldn't make up his mind on that one coming in. A swing and a miss.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup. Curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
3
3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And there are 2 away now. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And set to go is the third baseman, Tony William.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Again, another foul ball.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch and let it rip. Let's go.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
But
he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
負けました。
8-3 is today's final. The O's jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead.
4月ちょうど終わりましたね。4月ちょうど終わったんで。文科大1位なのか、今。オールスター投票。どこだっけ。1ゲーム差で2位か。じゃあ成績をおさらいしますか。あ、ターラがもう10盗塁してる。早っ。まあ、打点はリーグトップ。ベリンジャー。強っ。さすが新人王だな。はい、じゃあ成績確認します。31試合で打率がサマリング3厘、ホームラン9本、打点が34、7盗塁。出塁率3割8分5厘、長打率6割9厘、オベス994。棒が 1.9 ということで。まあ、悪くないですね。前年に比べたら前年の前半が打率1割台だったんで、まあまあ、それよりかはマシかな。まあ、次回もね、頑張りたいと思うんで、よかったら見てください。ということで、今日はここまで。ご視聴ありがとうございました。よろしければチャンネル登録、ツイッターフォローよろしくお願いいたします。ということで、お疲れ様でーす。